Bodywork loose on the engine cover for Alex Albon. Debris on the back straight will require a cleanup operation. And that, we've seen it a couple of times in the past, is a huge mess on the back straight.
Yeah, probably cost him some downforce as well as he then went to turn into the corner, which is a shame because he was actually going to be right towards the top of the times with that lap on a new set of softs. The red flag might save Albon here because he can now get back to the pits and replace that. We're on board with Behrman coming up to the final chicane. He's got a nice distance slipstream from the cars ahead. That's Franco Colapinto. Oh no!
Oh, hanging on to it through the final chicane. Take a step back at home and in the commentary box because he was hanging on to that car in a way he did not want to be. P11 for Behrman.
Well, he let heaps of time go, but still jumps up, and Tsunoda now is shuffling down to 13th.
And Tsunoda is in 13th, Hülkenberg in 12th, Ocon in real danger with the 14th fastest car, and Lance Stroll, who's only got one Q3 appearance around this racetrack, currently on the brink in Q1. Over the line we go with Alexander Albon, new engine cover, new lap time, P6 as the checkered flag flies. Currently in 20th position is Carlos Sainz, kicking up the dust across the line, only good enough for P16. And the man who went years without being eliminated in Q1 has back-to-back Q1 exits as Charles Leclerc goes to 4th. Bortoletto is out, Sainz, Stroll, Lawson and Gasly as the checkered flag falls.
Massive impeding, massive.
That's a shambles. That is a shambles from Racing Bulls.
Why did Sainz try to run into me? He was about it.
I don't know that.
Bortoletto, Sainz, Stroll, Lawson and Gasly with a 5-4. Currently at risk, the driver we're on board with, Kimi Antonelli, who moves up to P8. This is his first visit to the Canadian Grand Prix.
Shuffles Alonso down to 9th as well, but Fernando's going for another lap to try and get himself higher up the field. And then still everyone in the drop zone pushing to try and get more, including Isaac Hadjar weaving between cars. 800ths down on Tsunoda, who's the benchmark in 10th position right now.
I don't think he would have been delighted with the placement of the Ferrari and the Haas in front of him. They did scramble out of the way. It is a narrow racetrack, this one, first used in the 1970s.
Behrman is not on a push lap, so Behrman's going to be done. Colapinto's not really improving. Alonso's flying.
He's on new medium tyres, Fernando Alonso, and enjoying it right now. Hadjar does the job that he could do. He goes up to 9th. Fernando Alonso, once again, with form around this racetrack. He's 0.2 of a second away from the benchmark time. Hülkenberg currently in 15th at the final chicane. One of the stars of the Spanish Grand Prix, looking for a lap time that takes him through. And it's 13th for Hülkenberg. He gets past the Haas pair, Behrman and Ocon, 14th and 15th.
Russell does penalty, man.
Yep, saw it.
Great job from Colapinto, though. I think he can be chuffed with 12th. It's his best, by far, that we've seen of him in Alpine.
Fastest driver through the first sector of the racetrack, Fernando Alonso. Yes, it's only 6 corners, but it is still brilliant to see Alonso attacking this racetrack, as he always does around here. Charles Leclerc across the line in first position. Piastri's middle sector rapid.
It's a whopper. It's 2/10 clear of his teammate.
Oh, bailout for Lando Norris in Q3 on that first run. Can't make the chicane. Piastri, he's had similar moments in practice. Now, under the pressure of Q3, it's perfect through the chicane. And that middle sector might well have set up an excellent lap to take him to the front of the field by 4.5 of a second.
But what about Verstappen then? DRS open, trying to minimise that distance on any of these kinks in the straight. And now it's 2 corners to go.
He said he was very happy rolling out of the box for practice yesterday. They didn't go the right way with the setup, but Red Bull always improved the car. And Verstappen is a master in Q3. He goes 0.02 of a second ahead of Oscar Piastri. Top 3 for George Russell. His teammate behind is Kimi Antonelli. It's Verstappen, Piastri, then Russell and Leclerc. Antonelli comes over the line. Good lap time from him. Piastri Piastri and Norris getting closer. Verstappen quicker still on the medium.
Russell switches to the medium as well, so this is it. Change the tyre and see what happens.
Middle sector has not worked for Lando Norris, who's in the left-hand side of your screen. Oscar Piastri trying to take it away from Max Verstappen, who is improving further. The McLaren's on the back foot. Piastri looking for a mighty final sector and finding it. Fastest of anyone so far. Lando Norris has been chasing it all the way through the lap. Can he improve at the end and be competitive? No, he can't. Verstappen and Russell tied for a time last year. They're still in the battle for pole position. Verstappen looking for the fastest time. Yes, by 600ths of a second. Over to George Russell. Armfuls of oversteer. Can he take it away at the end? He does take pole position with the clock at 0. Russell takes it away. It's Russell and Verstappen again on the front row. They've gone past the McLarens. Piastri is third. Antonelli is fourth. Hamilton P5. Alonso in sixth. Norris in seventh, but put on the medium tyre, send it, and look for the lap time. It's pole position for the first time this season for George Russell.
Come on! Come on! Talk to me. Talk to me.
Yes, George, yes.
That's pole. What? Yes!
Yeah, Charles Leclerc had already lost his performance into the corner there.
This guy! Come on! It's dirt here.
I don't think Hadjar will get anything further for that.
8 metres between George Russell and Max Verstappen for the start of the Grand Prix tomorrow. Sign me up. Medium versus medium. Verstappen versus Russell. And the championship contender, Oscar Piastri in third. Lando Norris, only 7th on the grid. And it's Verstappen on the front row with Russell.